Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, The Classic Beauty Goddess. If you're new here, hi, my name is Megan, and today I am going to share with you a super simple everyday makeup look if you just want a little bit on your face to kind of get your day going so you can go out, run errands, anything like that, something simple so that you just look a little bit more awake and a little more put together. Then that is what we're doing today. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I have my hair pulled back. It is a very, very hot and humid day here in Central Florida. So you can see that I am a little glowy, but I mean, I don't think it looks greasy. I don't think it looks, like I'm sweating or anything like that. It's just I have a very natural dew. So I am going to put a little powder on today. But I thought I would try something a little different. So I'm going to go in with my Gucci concealer under my eyes, kind of around my eyes, I guess. And then I am going to use a powder foundation today instead of my normal liquid. And there are so many different ways that you can put concealer on. It really depends on what works best with your skin. Some people say that, you should put them directly on your face. Some people say not to do that. It really depends. I know that for myself, I put it on my ring fingers and warm it up in between those fingers by rubbing them together and then dabbing it on. And I start where I think I need it the most, which is that inner corner where it's darkest, and then a little bit on the outside to kind of help with that lift effect. That's where I like to use it. I could also put some, down here because I'm a little red, and maybe my forehead. I'm not super concerned with redness today. It's going to happen, and I don't want to lighten my face too much. So I am now going to switch over to my Chantecaille powder foundation. I have the shade in Camel, and I'm actually using an old favorite that has been sitting on my desk, but I haven't pulled it out in a while. It's my Shiseido brush, and this actually works really well because of how firm the bristle positioning is. It actually works really well with this powder foundation. So I'm going to play with that a little bit and I do just basically press it on to make sure that I'm getting the most coverage out of it. And make sure it's covering where I want it to. And there we go. It is that simple. So now I'm actually going to use my Charlotte Tilbury, which I have the mini version. It is the Flawless Finish finishing powder. And I'm just going to use a little fluffy brush, and I am going to use that around the eyes to set that concealer. I actually have the shade that is fairly close to my skin tone, so it is going to warm up my skin a little bit and darken it just a little bit from what the concealer had done, which is okay because now that it is summer and I've been in the sun a little bit, that concealer is a little light for me, and I don't want my eyes to look, some sort of reverse raccoon effect or something. So we are just going to go with that. And that is the majority of it being done. Super simple and classic. I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin blush in Jubilee. And I think I'm just going to use my middle finger for this. Just kind of tap it in. And then we're going to tap it up here on the cheekbone. It's just such a pretty, peachy terracotta shade, but very neutral. It's not, I think it may not matter if you lean warm or cool, I think that that shade would be very pretty because it's a more neutral. Probably should have used my other hand for this, but that's okay. I'm just kind of pressing it all over, kind of blending it out. And it just added that little bit subtle color that I like so that it's not too much. I am gonna do a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of mascara, and then I will come back and do the lips. So give me just a second. I am back, and I just did a little bit of the Ash Victoria Beckham Beauty Kajal liner on my upper waterline to kind of fill in my lashes, and then I used my Tower 28 mascara, which of course is a favorite, but I used it pretty lightly and I didn't curl my lashes or anything. And for my lips, because I just want to do something kind of simple and easy, I am using the Merit, I think it's a lip oil, Shade Slick tinted lip oil. This is in Sangria. This, at the time I purchased it, was the darkest shade that they had because a lot of the others really didn't show up on my lips. And it is a lip oil, so it's not really supposed to have a ton of pigment, but I wanted something that would at least give me a little pigment. And this one gave the amount that I wanted compared to the other shades. I just think that's a really pretty shade. And I think because it's a lip oil and because it's lighter, that you really can wear this anytime, all year round, whatever works for you. But I just think that that is so pretty. So hopefully you got to see a very quick, very simple, you know, but now I look a little more put together than I did at the beginning of the video. And even if I was meeting friends for brunch or dinner and I just didn't want to do a whole lot with my makeup, this is a really good way of using just a couple of products very simply, but I look more put together now than I did before. So I really appreciate all of you being here and supporting me and spending your time with me. I am working on some really great, what I think is great new content. Hopefully I can share that with you soon. I will hopefully pick back up to being a little bit more consistent, but I think right now with it being summer and school being out, our schedules are a little bit less structured than they usually are, and so my filming schedule unfortunately is a little more random, so my full-length videos might come a little bit more sporadically than normal. So I do appreciate you sticking with me and hanging out, and as always, I hope that you will like and subscribe. Please share my channel with your friends and family. Let them join this great community if you would like, and please be sure to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.